I chose to do my Science Medal award-winning book over the secret of the Civil War submarine. A submarine laid at the bottom of the ocean for over 100 years. It was near Charleston, South Carolina. The submarine was the H.L. Hunley. In 1864, it made history of being the first submarine to ever sink an enemy ship. The bad part was something went wrong during this daring mission, and the submarine never returned back to port. They searched for decades trying to find the Hunley, and it was never found. Finally, in 1995, she was finally found. She was covered in layers of sediment from the ocean floor. After 5 years of planning, she was finally excavated out uh, from the ocean floor in August of 2000. By the end of 2003, the end of 2003 was nearing, and uh, nearing, and the clearing of all the sediment and looking at all the artifacts and anything inside the ship that remained. That was completed, or that was done near the end of 2003. Also, inside that sediment, inside of the submarine, were the crew members that were left. They just found their bones. All the crew members were finally identified. Uh, all the crew members of the Hunley were finally identified and were given a proper military funeral in April 2004. They are now resting in peace at Charleston Magnolia Cemetery. Many artifacts were found on the Hunley, and the Hunley submarine and its artifacts are all located in Charleston, South Carolina, in a museum. I believe this book is great for children because it tells them so much about something that's so important to the Union's history, the United States. Um, that goes down in history as one of the best things, that for a submarine to sink an enemy warship for the first time. It is a long read, but it is very informational. Not only does it explain about the history of the submarine, um, it also tells this book also tells how it was how they planned everything to get it off the ocean floor and how they had to do everything so carefully. Um, this book goes into great detail, and if someone's very interested in history or likes anything about submarines, it's a very good book to read. So again, I chose to do The Secret of the Civil War Submarine.